Recently, 6 Infinity Stone Rubik's Cubes were produced, perhaps straight from the Marvel Universe. And with the help of daily puzzles, I have somehow acquired all 6. And today, in a world first, I am going to combine all 6 cubes, to make the ultimate Infinity Gauntlet Cube, and use it to control the entire universe! Sorry, just got a bit carried away there. Now, I should also say that only 300 of each were made in the entire world, so this, wow. This is a rare combination. Oh my gosh. Oh my, this is incredible. I know we're just looking at the internals of the cube, but it is mesmerizing. Now, this is really just a special edition version of their X-Man Tornado, C's flagship cube, which they released not too long ago. A brilliant cube in its own right, but man, oh man. And just to keep things rolling, I'm gonna be answering 50 questions that you guys submitted when I recently asked, for some interesting questions for an upcoming video. And here's the one, starting with, if a fish drowned on Halloween and tomorrow's Valentine's, how many colors can you smell? What? When I sleep on the ceiling. Wow, that really is an interesting question, but let's go to questions that I actually can answer. So Piano Eagle asks, what's your approach strategy to solving new cubes? Say this was a new puzzle, I would first admire it, take photos of it probably. Try to figure out for myself if it's actually like a 3x3 mod or something that I can like maybe fairly easily solve. And then the next step is most likely hopping onto YouTube to find a tutorial. And the second question, how do I find cubers in my area? Easy, go to cubing competitions. Ooh, this one is yellow. Harsh asks, how often do you listen to music while practicing, and does it affect your solves? Music, not so much. I often listen to podcasts, and I can't say I've done any scientific testing to know if it actually affects my solves yet, but my nemesis TNL Cubing actually did do a relatively unscientific study where he did actually see whether music affects his solve, so you can check that out. Char Grills asks, do you ever get collector's anxiety, the feeling that you never have enough cubes for your collection? No, I definitely don't. Maybe partly because Daily Puzzles looks after me really well. But also because I think first and foremost, I am a cube solver at heart, and being a collector is probably secondary to that. The redstone. And also maybe because I already have so many, so yeah. Kermit like 6x6, that's great. Says, how long did it take you to get sub 15? I think like averaging sub 15, so pretty, at least a year, I would say. Like I was getting sub 15 solves before that, but confidently sub 15, yeah. Have I changed my last layer, Alex? Yes, I definitely have. So for example, I used to do my I can't really demonstrate that here. For example, I used to do my JA like this, which I think is a very common way that people do JA. And then a year or so later, I started doing it this way. I've also changed my VPerm to like the rotationless VPerm. Do I think someone can beat Timon's world record? Yep, wait, hang on, world record reaction? Yeah, that's right. He had like the best reaction. And then finally, do I think the upcoming Again 5x5 will be better than the predecessor? Hey, I already thought the Again 4x4 was pretty great, so. But I mean, obviously with the benefit of time and increased, manufacturing abilities and stuff, yeah, surely it'd be better. But I mean, how can you compare a 5 to a 4? Speaking of comparisons, here it is. Here it is. Look at it. In all its glory. Okay, I just remembered that I got this LED light panel, and I wonder what it'll look like when I illuminate light through this. Okay, here we go. What is that? Oh my gosh. This needs a cubing montage. So here's what I'm gonna do. A couple of years ago, I made force cubes, that is breaking apart 6 normal 3x3s, combining all the same colors from all 6 cubes, and making cubes that you basically cannot scramble. Because they're all completely the same color. These already are force cubes, right? So what if I reverse engineer them, break them apart, and turn them into regular cubes? They will be the first ever infinity cubes, all 6 colors in a single cube. All right, let's keep going the questions. One Actos, or maybe Lactose, asks, what is your favorite thing about being a cuber? Probably the same as you guys, just the thrill of solving a cube quickly, or not so quickly, as the case may be. And then the fact that there are so many different puzzles. It's pretty great. Oops. The next 2 questions are for my kids. Oh, okay. Olor!
Yes?
Someone wants to know why code Olor is better than code Tingman.
Well, Olor is better than Tingman, so code Olor should be better than code Tingman, and it is.
I don't agree with that, but fine. Anyway, go call your brother. Someone wants to know, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Oh yeah?
What are you doing?
What? Oh. I'm just like disassembling and reassembling like infinity cubes.
What are infinity cubes?
It's from some movie where they were like infinity stones and some guy collected them all to like rule the universe. Where were we? Rapid Cuba asks, would you rather be the #1 musician and be worse at cubing, or be the #1 Speedcuber and worse at music? Oh, that is a tough question. Believe it or not, I actually would choose being a better musician rather than being a good Speedcuber, because I really like cubing, but music is just like, I don't know, one of the most beautiful things ever. Also, even if I was a bad cuber, I'd still be able to make videos, I would hope. Look at this. Oh yeah, that's right, the tornado has like a rainbow themed like spring system. It's really pretty. Okay, that's the green piece is done. Let's do red. Liam Collins asks, this is a question from my 7-year-old daughter. Oh, hello, 7-year-old daughter. How do you Speedcube? We have mastered the Daisy method. Keep up the good work. Thank you for the question. Good on you for starting, because everyone has to start somewhere. But the way that we got faster is by learning a method called CFOP. That's CFOP. And there are a lot of really great tutorials out there that are on it. The most common one that people use is the one by JPerm. So yeah, go search for that, CFOP. CFOP. Rabbit asks, do I sleep with socks or no socks? In the winter with socks and not in the winter without. And question 2, do I see myself and Olor cubing 5 or even 10 years from now? Oh, wow. I think I do. I mean, it's pretty hard to predict that much into the future, but yeah, I would hope that we still do. If so, how much do you think you would improve or not improve? I'm pretty sure I'll be better by then, surely. Although I feel like I've reached my point of like, you know, where my improvement has like slowed down a lot, and Olor probably still has a lot more improvement that she can do. Speedy wants to know, how long have you been playing piano and why did you pick up cubing? I have been playing piano basically like my entire life, as long as I can remember. I actually started out just like imitating songs that I heard from church or on the radio. And then I only took lessons like a few years after that. So I sort of attribute that to like my ability to now be able to play pretty well by ear. And I picked up cubing because I always wanted to know how to Speedcube. Made a whole video about starting Speedcubing actually, so I'll link to that up here. Don't know if you can see, but these pieces are pretty oily. Neil Copper asks, what do you think cubing will be like in a decade? What will be the world records and how fast would you be in a decade? Oh, surely all the world records would have been broken in the next 10 years. How many more cubers will be in community? Oh, hopefully a lot more. Cubing has really been on the rise in the past like 5 or so years, and I don't think it shows any signs of slowing. Daniel85 asks, are you team Tingboy or Olor? Don't make me choose between my kids, but it's definitely Tingboy because Olor keeps beating me. What's your favorite time of the day to cube? Honestly, I will happily cube any time of the day at all. And what year so far have you seen the most improvement in your cubing? Year number 1. It's always like that. Like I was mentioning before, it's like the law of diminishing returns. Huge improvements at the very start, and then after a while it's like for the same amount of time that I put in, I don't see as much improvement, which can be a bit demoralizing, but at the same time, if you know that that's gonna happen, it's sort of okay. Yurija asks, what's your New Year resolution? Cubing wise, it's to go to more competitions and hopefully beat all my PBs. YouTube wise, it's to continue making really cool fun videos that a lot of people enjoy and that can hopefully make this world a better place. This is super random, but I would love to send a cube into outer space. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that, but you know. What's your advice that you give to young and new cubers? Oh, have fun with the cube. Don't compare. Comparison is like the best way to kill your love for cubing, because you will always find someone who's faster than you and be like, oh, I'm not good enough. Don't think that way. Just enjoy cubing. And what's your main 3x3 and what's your PB? My main 3x3 currently still is the GAN 11 Pro, and my PB single, unofficially at least, I actually just got 2 days ago, which was an 8.55, I believe. Part-time Cubing asks, have you ever thought about how your life would be affected, be professional or personally, if you had never started cubing? I have thought about that actually. Definitely, I would not be this active on YouTube. I'm sure I would still be making videos about like my family and music and stuff, but yeah, my life has been changed a lot by cubing actually, which I'm sure a lot of you guys can say the same. And then on a personal level, I guess I've made a lot of new friends through cubing. I've gotten to know a lot of people internationally. I really appreciate that. People from all around the world because of cubing. Stephen Bell says, hey team, I love your videos. Thank you. 2 questions. If you earned $1 every time you solved a Rubik's Cube, how much money do you think you would have? That's really, really hard to estimate. I think maybe in the vicinity of $40,000. And any tips for 3x3 training that I've learned this past year? What did I learn this past year? I think I learned not to take the easy route. So like if I come across an F2L case, for example, where I like recently learned a new algorithm, but I know I'll be pretty slow, like trying to remember what it is. And I could just do it my old way instead. I forced myself to do it the new way. So yeah. SP Dingus asks, what would you say if Rubik's changed the color scheme on the cubes and then everyone changed it as well? I would ask, why? Like, why? Flash asks, how long do you think it'll be until you get your first sub 10 official WCA solve? Oh, wow. I mean, it could happen at my next comp. I still average around 13 seconds, but I usually get like 1 sub 10 solve every few days. So, I mean, it could happen. What about Olor? Who knows? Same thing for her, I guess. It'll be a little bit a combination of luck and how much she wants to practice. Cuba asks, oh, first question I answered previously. How important is your faith to cubing? Oh, my faith is I love cubing a lot, right? You all know that. I have a cubing channel, but my faith is like 1,000 times more important. I mean, it's what you have at the end of the day, right? Like take all my cubes away, but if I serve my faith, if I serve Jesus, I've got everything. But take Jesus away, and even if I serve all my cubes and all the possessions in the world, I've really got nothing. And number 3, what things do you like to do outside of cubing? Apart from the stuff that you probably already know, I like cooking. I really enjoy cooking. So there. QBR asks, how long did it take for you to learn and master 3 blind? I would not say that I've mastered 3 blind, but I think it took me at least a month before I got my first success. And then I would say maybe like 6 months, 9 months before I started to feel quite comfortable with it. And like, I actually got the hang of it. Schooled. It's been a while since I've watched some of your videos, so welcome back. But I'd like to ask how you feel about your insane subscriber growth and how has that affected you the way you make videos. Thank you. Yeah, the subscriber growth has truly been insane, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Has it changed the way that I make videos? Maybe. I think I'm a little bit more careful now to think about like who's watching. So I'm thinking about, I guess, making videos that both like older people and younger people will enjoy, and even like not being too exclusive, like making videos that only Cubers will get because it's full of jargon and in-jokes and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm trying to make videos now that I think almost anyone could enjoy. Well, anyone even with a tiny interest in Rubik's Cubes. Out of all your main cubes, which one would you be willing to give up? Or I guess the least expensive one, which is probably my Pyraminx, because I still main the like X-Men Bellevue one. Also, it's Pyraminx, and like who cares about Pyraminx? The Robation says, hey Tingman, what color do you normally start on when solving a Megaminx? Hope you have a new year. Thank you, same to you too. Because I learned to solve a Pyraminx from Felix Zemdeg's tutorial on Cube Skills, I start on white. And then specifically, I always go on to green, orange next, and then I go around in a clockwise direction with gray being last. Logan Smith asks, can you try lubing a gun cube with actual butter? I want to know if it will feel buttery. You know what? Probably not, but if you make that video, I will watch it. Whiplash Thunderhead, how can you maintain interest in a puzzle that is conquered? That's a great question. To a certain extent, if you lose interest in it, I think that's fine. Just move on to something else, conquer a different puzzle. But for me personally, I guess setting myself a goal. So for example, great, I completed the Master Pyraminx in say 4 minutes. Let's see if I can go sub 3 or sub 3.5. Also, if I leave it for a little while and then come back to it again later, I normally find that I'll gain interest in it once more. Cubic Art asks, do you think your channel will be active in 10 years? If so, what's your prediction of your sub count and 3x3 global average? So many future questions. I will be old in 10 years. Okay, rather older. So it probably depends on like the stage of life that me and my family would be in. I mean, in 10 years, my kids would be close to like finishing high school. So I don't know, life might be a lot busier then. But otherwise, sub count and 3x3 global average, I'm gonna say let's just aim for a sub 10 global average because that would be amazing. And sub count, who knows? More than it currently is. Medea asks, if you go to a competition, do the delegates supply you with a stack mat timer, or do you have to bring your own? Ooh, this is a pretty common question. And no, you do not have to bring your own. The only thing you've got to bring is a cube. That's it, like your own cube. Otherwise, everything else is provided to you. Shivani asks, your thoughts about Tingman's incredibly fast world record average. He is a gun. The man's a beast. And frankly, he's going to continue beating it, provided he has more comps that he can go to. Nalizam asks, what would you prefer, break a world record for your main event or win a cube comp? If I broke a world record, wouldn't I have won that competition? Okay, I suppose only if like it's in the final round. Who would choose win a cube comp over breaking a world record? I mean, that's the real question. Dash Cuba, if you were a PLL, which one would you be? That's so funny. I'm gonna say GD, because there is more to me than meets the eye. Don't read too much into that. I just like the GD algo. If you were to add an event to the WCA that wasn't a twisty puzzle, what puzzle would that be? This is like one of the most common questions I see in like any cubing Q&A. Although this one says that wasn't a twisty puzzle. So, I mean, what other options are there? I guess it would be like the category of the clock or the magic. Honestly, I wouldn't add anything that wasn't twisty puzzle, because I think it makes sense that the events in the WCA are all twisty puzzles. Forever's Glitch asks, what made you guys do cubing and make a channel? Sorry, I'm new. Hey, no apologizing for that. Thank you so much for subscribing and being a part of this channel. In short, 3 years, oh gosh, it's 2022, nearly 4 years ago now, I decided to get a Speedcube on my birthday, and the rest was history. I fell in love with it, started to teach my daughter how to do it, went to local cubing competitions, made vlogs, people enjoyed the vlogs, continued making more videos, and here I am, surrounded by broken pieces of infinity cubes. Life's just like that sometimes, you know? Cubix Rube asks, would you rather break every WCA world record except 3x3 or only the 3x3 record and nothing else? Basically be Max Park or you should do Max Park for sure. I mean, just the versatility of being good at so many things. Also, if you were able to break the world record in like every event except for 3x3, like you've got to be very good at 3x3 as well. So yeah, Max Park all the way, baby. Also, when we go to a comp in Victoria, I want to meet Tingman, Olor, and Tingboy when we can, I guess. And also, the question is, would they want to meet you? Hello.
Yep.
Do you want to meet this random person at a cube competition?
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Wait, Dad. Tingboy was saying something about collecting the infinity stones, and he said something about like a time stone or a soul stone.
What? I'm sure it's nothing.
If you say so.
That was weird. Soul stone? How does he even know about soul stones? Actually, which of these are the soul stones?
A few minutes later.
Okay, quick Google search. This is the soul stone. This thing right here is the soul stone. And this is the space stone that I'm currently deconstructing. This is the reality stone. This is the power stone. The time stone. Can't forget this one, of course. Stephen Strange, one of my favorite characters. And what's this guy? Oh, it's a mind stone. Oh, that's the thing that's in Vision, right? RIP. I mean, no spoilers, sorry. Yes, Vision is alive and well. Ion Cube asks, how's your average change for the past 5 years? Yearly PB, if you can remember, of course, no pressure. I don't know if I've been keeping track. In year 1, it was maybe like a 20 or low 20s. In year 2, I probably got it to pretty close to like 15, 16. In year 3, I think probably around 14. And in year 4, which was last year, well, I mean, that year hasn't finished yet. I mean, currently I'm around like low 13. So yeah, that's what I was saying about the diminishing returns. Based on this scale, I might never reach sub 10, but hey, we keep trying. The second question, how are you? Oh, I'm good, thank you. How are you? TNL cubing, hey, my best friend. What is your all-time favorite cubing memory? Oh, it will 100% have to be the time when I completely obliterated you in one of our head-to-head cubing challenges. Yeah, definitely that one. In all seriousness, there are so many to recount. Meeting famous cubers is definitely a big one. Worlds 2019 was amazing, like meeting so many cubers from around the world. And then like, I guess every time I get a 3x3 PB, I mean, that's an amazing feeling. Oh, and then getting that 4 blind mean in a competition last year, man, that was amazing. Yo, that's that. That is all 6 cubes deconstructed. So the next step is to actually break each piece apart. So I take the red, take the blue, take the yellow out from like this corner piece so that I can piece them together to make, individual thingamajigs. So if we start with this blue one. What? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No! This was the premise of my entire thing. I needed the outside pieces to have different colors because that's when you swap them. If I put this that came from the blue cube onto a green piece, it's just gonna be green. No! Although, can we appreciate the fact that there are springs holding the magnets in place? Like, what? That's incredible. So that's like the magnet adjustment system, so that you can adjust, I think, how far or near the magnets are to the side, which affects how much they sort of like click into place. There it is in the normal tornado. Ooh, it's red. It's pretty... It's got like a spiderweb thing around it. Okay, think, Tingman, think. Oh, what if I break this apart? Does that work? Okay, from what I can tell, I can't. I thought there was a seam going down there, but it doesn't continue through that. So I would actually break the piece irreversibly. Good job, Tingman. Think. Okay, what if instead of making like perfect reverse force cubes, what if I made like the checkerboard pattern, or like as close as I could to the checkerboard pattern surrounding each of these cores? Would that even work? I think it might. And it might look even more beautiful than like my original plan. SC Vlogs asks, do you ever think you can be J-Perm, the Cuban YouTuber, in times? I think you can. I'm very grateful for your faith in me, but the answer is no. No. I mean, this is Father J-Perm we're talking about, right? Even if I could beat him, I don't want to beat him. And I can't, so yeah. Okay, since the Space Stone cube was the last one that I broke up, let's use this as a core. And let's go with this maybe kind of like white, yellow top and bottom. Of course, we don't have white. We have purple instead for the Power Stone, but I actually quite like how purple and yellow are like complementary colors. Really, really nice contrast. So yeah, let's try doing that for like the top and bottom layer. It'll be like purple and yellow. I or L or one asks, can Olor play instruments? Lots of love. Let's get Olor to answer that question herself. Olor!
Yep.
This person wants to know whether you can play instruments.
Yep, I can play the piano and the cello.
Great, okay, thanks.
And
Bye.
also Dad, Tingboy, he's already found 3 of the stones. He was dancing around singing about how he found that Mind Stone. Now he's trying to find a Power Stone or something.
What? This is just pretend, right?
I'm not so sure.
Anyway, I'm busy now, bye. Yeah, don't know what that was about. My kids are so weird. Chloe Parker says, Tingman, I've been watching you for quite a while now, and I was just wondering, I don't think I've ever heard you say if you like pineapple on pizza. So my question is, do you like pineapple on pizza? That is, wow, some of the big questions in life. Also, I don't want to call you out or anything, but I have already answered this question in a previous video. It was the one where we went to Tasmania for a cube competition. So I'm going to be annoying and not answer your question. You go and watch that thing for yourself. Also, thoughts on the GAN 12. Ooh, cool. So I have both the maglev and also the Leap version of the GAN 12. And I don't actually think they're bad cubes. I sort of enjoyed using them for quite a while. I did like several hundred solves. But the weird thing was, I don't know why, I just didn't really get the inspiration to make a review video on it. Also, so many other people have now made review videos. So if I do make one, it might be like a 6 months later type of video, or I don't know, something with a different angle. But check this out. Oh, what? That is a complete fail. All right, now we've got it. Ooh la la, that's nice. Okay, so for second layer, what are we gonna do? I guess it'll just be like red, orange. Yeah, let's try that. Yo, that is pretty cool. They're like arrows. They're like a compass pointing to different corners of the world. This looks so sick. Ooh, question though, should the top corners be yellow as well? What does it look like on a chugging? Yeah, I reckon it should be, because it's like white corners there and white corners. Oh no, it's yellow corners there. But when you look at it on the side, it looks like that. I reckon for the sake of the side, these will have to be yellow as well. Yeah, let's do that. Brian Tan asks, are you never gonna give Cuba? Okay. You know what, I'll just read the whole thing to make you happy. Are you never gonna let it down? Never gonna run around and desert it? Are you never going to make it cry? Never gonna say goodbye? Never gonna tell a lie and hurt it? Well, the answer is, Brian, I'm never gonna give it up. And last edge in, let's get this guy into place. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh no, I just realized there aren't any green pieces in here. Oh man, fail again. Okay. What if yellow, purple checkerboard on the bottom, but blue, green checkerboard on the top? Okay, we're gonna go blue for the corners so that it won't be like a blue edge touching a blue center. There we go. Okay, that is way cooler. seeing all 6 colors here is gorgeous. Yes! Okay, let's make 5 more of these. Tyron Cubing asks, will Tingwife join the cubing family? I mean, she already is part of the cubing family. She just doesn't yet know how to solve a cube, but she's also not very interested. She's sort of just been, you know, the quiet supporter from the sidelines. My wonderful, beautiful backstage helper. But I figure if she's not that interested in cubes, then I'm not gonna force her because that's what being a husband is all about. Okay, that's our nice compass again. And then we're gonna go blue-green for the top as well, with green corners this time. Imperial Muffin. Are you a full-time YouTube? I am not a full-time YouTuber. My profession is I am a teacher. But here's a fun fact that not a lot of you may know. I am now a part-time teacher because, I decided that I wanted to make a bit more space for YouTube and also for family. Also this year, I plan to do very part-time study in Bible college. So yeah, I guess I can say I am now a part-time YouTuber, which is pretty cool. It's no longer a hobby. It's something which I'm taking more seriously. Roxana asks, did you forget how to solve the square one again? Are you watching me or something? I literally had to watch parts of my square one tutorial just like 2 weeks ago because I have a comp coming up, and actually by the time this video shows, I think I might already be done with my comp. But yeah, I'm solving square one in that comp and I forgot a lot of algorithms, so yes, I had to watch my own tutorial again. It just doesn't stick. Like the 3x3, I mean, I solve this all the time, and the square one, I just have not solved it for a little while, and then all of a sudden, all the algs are like, what even is this? You thought I was joking when I started the square one tutorial by saying that I was making it partly for myself, but it's the truth. Okay, second infinity cube done. So pretty. And the next question was, what method do I use for 2x2? I use the Ortega method. Relatively badly. The Turbo Tubers asks, favorite budget 3x3 under $35 US. This changes from time to time, but my current favorite 3x3 would have to be the Tiansheng Solar S, which I recently made a video on. Although if I can let you in on a little secret, don't tell anyone, I reckon the majority of current budget cubes are all so good that the difference between them is actually pretty minor. Oh wow. So yeah, just go for the one that you think looks nice and that your budget allows. This is probably my favorite step. I mean, it's so pretty. Yo, this should be the thumbnail. Maybe if I get the colors all around like this, all these around like that. There it is. That's gotta be a thumbnail right there. Cuba Squad asks, will you ever forget TNL? Who's TNL? Poor guy. I give him heaps, but actually the funniest comments are when people write on the videos where like Tom and I go head to head and they're like, hey guys, I think they're actually friends. All of this is fake. And I'm like, genius alert, guys. We have found a candidate for Mensa. Someone has figured out that Tom, TNL Cubing, and I are actually friends and that this rivalry might be fake. Oy, there it is. Oh. Can you tell from like the oil stains around here how oily this puzzle actually is? Mime Duck asks, do you like orange juice with or without pulp? Hey guys, these are the types of big questions that I want to be asked. You know, these are the mysteries of the universe right there. I like my orange juice very much with pulp. It's not even a slight preference. It's like, it is the only way that it should be drunk. Alex Jeffers asks, how does your faith impact your cubing? Thanks, I do appreciate questions like these. I think for starters, it helps me to see cubing in the context of my faith. Ooh, another pretty one. So maybe if I didn't have my faith, like cubing would be my life, like this would be everything. But because I do have something bigger to believe in, it gives me hope beyond, I don't know, if like cubing doesn't do well, or whether a video I make doesn't do well, it's like, that's okay. I don't derive my identity from that. And then on a broader level, I guess it also informs how I go about interacting with people, I guess. Like it reminds me that, you know, other cubers that I come across, not just competitors or just friends even, but you know, they're brothers and sisters who are made in the image of God, just like I was. And so they're not just there for me to like use to my advantage. Like knowing famous people can feel really cool because, you know, you can get your worth from there, but it makes me genuinely want to care for everyone, whether they're like the most famous person on earth aftermath, or whether no one knows about them because God loves everyone equally and Jesus wants me to be a witness and a brother to like every single person that I meet. So yeah, very nice, very nice. That's 4 down, 2 to go. This feels like way more pieces than I need for just like 2 cubes. Gil asks, what is your favorite event and why is it square one? Oh, that's good. That's very good. You know, as much grief as square one gives me, I honestly do enjoy it a lot whenever I get into the mood of solving it, which is generally before the next competition. Or, you know, if I'm gonna make a video on the square one. But like, it honestly is such a unique puzzle. Gil, by the way, if you didn't know, is an absolute champ in the world of speedcubing. He's one of the moderators for r/Cubers, but also is a software guru who even teaches lectures in it, I believe, and is responsible for Speedcube DB and all the amazing things that has produced. So thank you, Gil. He also asks, what is your favorite snack and why is it Tim Tam? Thank you very much for acknowledging one of Australia's most famous snacks. Having said that, I don't know if it's my favorite. I definitely do love a good Tim Tam, don't get me wrong. Yeah, sorry, I'm not sure. I can tell you what my favorite drink is. It's like, you know, it's like boba milk tea. Augustine Bot asks, what's your plan for retirement? As funny as that question might seem, I've actually thought about it a little bit in the past year because I'm getting old, ting old man.
And you'll be ting old man.
I'm not gonna be ting old man, no. I watched this YouTube video about how important it is to think about retirement while you're still young, because then you can put like, you know, savings and plans into effect from now. My plans for retirement are probably just to spend a lot of time with family. Who knows what things are going to be like? Who knows what my mind will be like in the future? But I hope I still have enough energy and mental energy to be able to read a lot, to be able to make and play music, and hopefully still be really active in my church and in my community. Ooh, guys. Last cube. I want to like cube solve hero this and just like doof, and then suddenly it's solved, but once again, I'll never be as cool as him. Oh, shout out to Cube Solve Hero, by the way, who has just returned to YouTube. Go give his channel some love. Diane-son wants to know, what is Olor's personal best? Actually, I'm not sure. Oh, here she is right now. Sorry, Diane-son wants to know, what's your PB?
My PB is 9 seconds, point like 8 or something.
Okay, good. Thank you.
But
Bye.
Dad,
what?
Tingboy, he's already found 5 of the stones and he was talking about some reality stone and how he knows where it is and he's going to go get it.
But like, this isn't even real.
But Dad, I think you should come and see.
Sorry, but I'm on my very last cube. I'll come soon, alright?
He's saying something about like wiping out half of the universe.
What? Yeah, I'm sure he's just joking. Gummy Bear wants to know, why are you a Gun fanboy? Honestly, because I just like the cubes. The Volt Power M was actually my first main. And then I think once I came across the GAN X, I think, that just replaced it because I just liked it a lot. And then since then, yeah, I must have just gotten really, really used to the feel of GAN cubes. Ooh, top layer. Last layer to go. Can you tell I'm really obsessed with this like mid like compass cutaway shot of the cube? Oh my gosh. And final question, do I have any pets? We have 2 budgerigars. They're very, very cute. I think I've got a picture of them somewhere. Let's put it right here. There they are, super cute little birds. The blue one's called Rolly, which the kid's name after a character from Dougie. And a little baby, rainbow, beautiful, yellow, greeny colored one is called Pixel because we just thought it sounded really cute. We haven't really owned a lot of pets. When I was young, we had a German Shepherd once. And also when I lived in Singapore, I used to keep terrapins. They're like little turtle things. This is it. This is it. This is like the prettiest one of all. That's like pure rainbow. I did it. I joined all 6 infinity cubes and made the ultimate combination. Oh man, I really want to know what my kids are going to think about this. I haven't seen Tingboy for a while, actually. Should call him in. Hey, Tingboy, come and have a look at what I did. Look. I know, I combined it all into a single cube. Isn't that cool?
Look what I did.
Wait, what? Where'd you get that from?
I found all the gems.
Wait, what? But that's not real, right? Like that's just
They're definitely real. What happens if I click?
No, don't snap your fingers. Don't. Oh. Okay. It must have just been a toy. Oh well. All right, go play me, sister. Bye. Oh man, that was close. Well, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And wait, what? No.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.